Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Courtney if you all do not know me. Today I just filmed my go-to makeup look. I usually just do this look whenever I feel like I need to do some makeup or something, going out somewhere. Yes, so it's my go-to look, and if you guys want to see how I got this look, then stay tuned. See you all in my next video. Bye. Hi guys. Okay, I already have my eyebrows on already. If you all want to see a eyebrow video, just comment and let me know, and I'll be happy to get that out for you. So we're gonna go right ahead into it. I'm gonna go ahead with primer. The primer I'm gonna use is the It Cosmetics number 50 primer. Mine is running low. I have dry skin, and this primer is awesome for dry skin people. I really like to focus on around my laugh lines here. Alrighty, now that we have that on, what I'm going to do is I like to go in and I like to set my primer. And I'm going to take my Real Technique setting brush, and I'm going to take the Dermablend translucent setting powder in the shade Original, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to set my primer. I like to set my primer because it helps my pores look smaller, and it also helps those smile lines or laugh lines not come through. So put some around my mouth. Right, I'll put some across my nose. And then go into my pores up here. Alright, now that we've done that, we can go into our foundation. Foundation we'll be using is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. And I am in the color Bellum. I think it's Bellum. It's either Bellum or Balloon, but I think it's Bellum. But yeah, this is the foundation that we're going to go in. This is their latest foundation. It's, she's a little thick. She ain't thick, but she a little thick. So be careful when you're applying this foundation. You don't want to go overboard and put too much on. Shake her up. Alright, and I just usually apply this with my finger. I'm just going to dab it on. And I like to go ahead and spread it out with my finger so that I know that I'm not going overboard. Now we are going to go in with our sponge. This is the Real Techniques sponge. I get this from Ulta, Walmart, Target, basically any store really. Now we're going to go in, we're going to use this flat side here, and we're going to buff out this foundation. Today is Saturday, you guys, so how is you all day going? Mine is pretty regular. I didn't really do anything. I did go to a couple of stores just to kill time, as if I have money when I really don't. You gotta make sure you're blending into your hairline because you don't want to look like you have a mask on. That's not what we're doing, ladies. We're not walking out the house with a mask on our face this year, okay? We're not. Alrighty, now that we have our foundation on, we can go in with some concealer. The concealer I'll be using is the Laura Mercier concealer, and this is her Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer, and I am in the color 4N. So we're just going to take this concealer and we're just going to go in with highlighting. Conceal our chin, down the bridge of our nose, our forehead, and most importantly, our under eye. This concealer is it's really good. It's very dry girl friendly. It's not thick and it's not like, you know, really watery. It's creamy but not too creamy. So yeah, I really like it. And it doesn't feel heavy underneath the under eye either. It's just really what I like. It's not cakey feeling. Okay. Now we're going to go back in with the sponge and blend it all out. Okay, to set our concealer, I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty setting powder. This is the Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. And I use the color Cunifa. It's just a yellow setting powder. This powder is actually really good. And I'm also going to go in and use the Laura Mercier Powder Puff Sponge to set and bake my under eye. But yeah, this powder is super good. It makes your under eye super smooth. And just, you know, bomb. Bomb. Alrighty, now that we've done that, we're going to go in back in with our sponge and we're going to set our chin down the bridge of our nose and our forehead. Also, I like to set pretty good in my smile line area. Ooh, I hope you guys like the yellow background. I tried to do something a little, you know, bright, you know, brighten up the place a little bit. So yeah, I hope you guys like the color. I kind of like it. I think this is like a new favorite. Alrighty, now that we've done that, we're going to go in and set our foundation. And so when I set my foundation, I'll be using the same Dermablend powder that I used earlier. I'm going to take my sponge. I'm going to go back in on the flat side here. And I'm just going to dip it in that powder. And I like to tap off the excess in the lid here so I don't take too much of it. And we're just going to press it on our foundation. Alrighty, now that we've done that, we're going to go into some contouring. And to contour, I'm going to be using the Anastasia contour kit. I use the kit that's in the colors Tan to Deep. And I'm just going to go in and contour with this shade right here. Contour, I'm going to take a brush. This is the e.l.f. complexion brush. Just going to dip it into the powder like that. Now I'm going to contour along my cheekbones. And with contouring, you want to contour and you want to blend upward. You don't want to blend down because that makes your face a little rounder, and that just defeats the purpose of contouring, because contouring, ladies, is made to make you look snatched, honey, snatched. And that's what we're going for. We're trying to be snatched, honey, snatched. So we're going to go here. Make sure you do your hairline, your forehead, because yeah, you don't want to have that mask. You do not want to have that mask. And I got a pretty big forehead, so I like to go in a little heavy on my forehead. Yes. Okay, now that we got that done, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty setting powder again. And this time I'm going to go in and carve out underneath my contour so that I can look even more chiseled, because that's the goal. That is the goal. So I'm going to take my sponge and go back in and chisel a little more. Alrighty, now while we have this going on our face, you know, while we're baking up a little something, we can go ahead and do something with our eyes. I don't really do a lot with my eyes right now because I have on eyelash extensions, and I just don't want to be like messing with them a lot. So the most I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put some concealer on my eyes and set it with some setting powder, and I'm gonna dust a little bronzer in my eye. And that's probably about it. Concealer I'm gonna use is Laura Mercier concealer again. This time we're just going to apply some to our eyelids, like so. Alrighty, now I'm going to go in and I'm going to blend it out. The brush I'm going to use to blend out is the e.l.f. concealer brush. It looks like this. I'm just going to go in and blend this up really good. Alright, now I'm going to set my concealer with the Derma Blend setting powder. Alright. Now that I got dust all over my lashes. Okay, I'm gonna go in now and I'm going to start sweeping away this powder. What I'm gonna do is I'm taking a powder that is my skin tone, and I am going to be using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Dark. This is how it looks, like that. And now I'm going to take a stippling brush. This is the Royal and Langnickel stippling brush. I'm going to take this brush and I'm just going to dab it in here, like so. Tap off the excess, and then we're going to start sweeping away. Together, and I'm just going to be blending upward. Alright, now that we've got that done, I'm going to go in with some bronzer. The bronzer I'll be using is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Dark Deep. It's the same thing that I use with dusting off my powder, but this one I'm going to be using in a shade that's darker than me. And this is the color Dark Deep that I'll be using to bronze, and this one looks like this. So this, I'm just going to take a powder brush. This is another e.l.f. complexion sponge, and I'm just going to dab it in here. I'm going to bronze up some. Alright, now that we all, bronzed and sun-kissed, I am going to go in now with some blush. The blush I'll be using is the MAC Blush Baby. It looks like this. I like a little bit of a, kind of a darker pink for me to blush with. I don't really care for like those super bright color pinks. I mean, it kind of depends on what type of, eye look that I'm doing with it. So then I might like it, but usually I just gravitate to something towards this shade range. And I am going to take, there we go, the e.l.f. blush brush, dab it in here. Go ahead. Is this blush even picking up on camera? I'm going to take the bronzer that I used earlier, the Dark Deep bronzer, this one, and I'm going to take an eyeshadow fluffy brush. I got this one off of Amazon. I'm just going to take this eyeshadow fluffy brush and I'm just going to dab it in here and I'm just going to blend it in my crease so I can have some type of dimension and my eyes aren't looking flat. Alrighty, now I'm going to go in with some highlighter. The highlighter I'll be using is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter. Looks like this. See, I'm going to take this highlighter and I'm going to take, you know what? I'm not going to highlight yet. I got to do something to my nose. I got to contour my nose, so we're going to go in with some contouring. This is the contour kit again that I've used before. I'm going to take that again and I'm going to take a bullet brush. This brush is from Morphe. This is the MB24 brush. And this is a regular bullet brush. I'm going to take this brush, dip it into the same shade that I used earlier, right here. I'm going to contour my nose real quick. Listen, I'm not the best when it comes to contouring my nose, and that's okay because I ain't no makeup artist. I'm just a regular girl, not a makeup artist. Alright, we're not going out looking like this unblended. No, I'm going to take that stippling brush I used earlier and I'm going to blend out these lines real quick. Alrighty, now we can go in with some highlighter. And the highlighter I'll be using is the Gilded Honey by Laura Geller. And I am taking this highlighter brush by Morphe. This is the M501 brush. Looks like this. Just a nice fluffy brush. Go in. Highlight the highest points of your face, which is the tip of your cheekbones. Your chin, your forehead. I love a good forehead glow. I really do. I just feel like it makes the look just come together, you know? Alright, I'm gonna take my finger and I'm gonna put some on the tip of my nose. Alrighty, we're done. I'm joking. No, we're not done. We're going to take this stippling brush again and we're going to blend out this highlighter. Eyeliner pencil. This is the NYX eyeliner pencil in the color dark brown. I'm going to take that and I'm going to line my waterline, and I'm also going to apply some mascara. The mascara I'll be using is the Maybelline Big Shot mascara. Alrighty, now we can get into the lips. For the lips, I'll just be taking a brown lip liner. This is the NYX lip liner in the color Nutmeg. I'll be taking this and I'm going to use the Maybelline lipstick. This is the number 650. Just a nice nude lipstick. Right. Alright, let's apply this lipstick here. Ooh, my lips are a little dry. Pretty color. Now I'm gonna apply some lip gloss. This is the MAC Boy Bait lip gloss. Alright, now I'm gonna take some highlighter again, and I'm just gonna highlight my Cupid's bow with my finger. Alrighty, listen, we looking good, sis. We are looking bomb. We are looking good. Yes, yes we are. Yes we are. We looking good. We looking good over here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus spray, and we're going to spray our face real quick. Alrighty, you guys, this is the end of the look. I hope you all were able to follow along with me easily. I know I can be a little bit of a mess sometimes. I'm not really explaining a whole lot in some parts, but hey, I hope you all were able to follow along with me easily, because sis, we looking good up in here. We looking good up in here. We are looking good. Yes, yes we are. Alrighty, you guys, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.